This is an introduction to predators and unsafe staff behaviors. Predators seek out a vulnerable person to make sexual contact with. This relationship can be between an adult and a minor child, or a child and a child, with a disproportionate number of years between the predator and the victim. Predators can easily access victims via the internet. Predators often proclaim their love for their victims, and here are a few examples. John Mark Carr, who confessed to the murder of John Benet Ramsey, claimed that the murder was an accident, and then he was in love with John Benet. Mary Kay Letourneau, who was convicted of the child rape of her 12-year-old male student, she claimed that her friendship with the student just mutilated from flirtation into sex. They have since married and have 2 children. Charles Gardner, a janitor, was arrested for having sex with a 13-year-old girl. He showered her with jewelry, and he insisted that his daughter call her mom. Predators can easily access children via the internet, and children are willing to accept goods and meet with predators away from home and not tell family members. It's important to monitor the internet use. So there's some important statistics that you might want to take a look at. Homeland Security made it more difficult for those with criminal records to obtain visas and move in and out of the country easily. The PROTECT Act of 2003 was aimed at human traffickers, child pornography, and internet crimes against children. The Adam Walsh Child Protection and Safety Act of 2006 integrates state sex offender lists into a national registry system. And in Florida, the Jessica Lunsford Act requires level 2 background screening for anybody who is permitted on school grounds and will be in the presence of students or have contact with students. Here's some information about the victims. It's estimated that there are about 60 million survivors of childhood sexual abuse in America today. And the Justice Department estimates that approximately 450,000 convicted pedophiles currently reside in the United States. On average, that's 1 per square mile. The pictures that you see below in this slide, these are victims. Megan, Jimmy Rice, and Jessica didn't survive. Feely is currently living or is married to his predator. As a result of victimization, children could have depression, post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety, and long-term psychological problems. They can also have sexualized behavior, learning difficulties, and behavior problems, including substance abuse. They can also display self-destructive behavior, including crime in adulthood and even suicide. Here are a couple of famous cases for you to review. A sex offender or predator can be anyone. They can be a parent, step-parent, relative, family friend, clergyman, babysitter, or even a teacher. Anyone who comes in contact with children. They can be anyone. They can be stable, employed, and respected members of the community. Their education and intelligence doesn't prevent them from molesting your child. They can convince your child that they are responsible for their behavior, and they can make your child believe that no one will believe them if they tell. They can tell your child that you will be disappointed in them for what they have done to them or with them. And they warn your child that you will be punishing them if they tell. And that person may even threaten your child with physical violence against you, their pet, or even another loved one. The sexual predator can even make your child feel sorry for them. We can protect children. We can monitor internet usage. We can filter out inappropriate websites. We can hold monthly meetings, contact the school, post safety posters, and provide lessons for students. Listed here are some online resources. It'd be really important to get in contact with the local law enforcement, as they may already have a child safety program in place that you could enact in the school, and that would be helpful. They would probably already have some language in place for students that would be friendly and would help them to understand what to look for in a person that might be a predator, and be easy for the children to understand. Creating a safe environment at the school will help the students to perform better. It will help parents to be more comfortable with their students being at school. It will help the teachers and administrations to communicate with parents and families better. And I think it's the job of everyone involved there at school to keep all the students safe.